Right, you guys, we got Miss Sesi here, and she is a super fearful dog. Been this way since she was a puppy. This is purely genetics in her case, and her owners have done a very good job at getting her out of it to some degree. She would have been 1,000 times worse if, but even my bracelet's making noise right there, like everything to her. So if she looks beaten, battered, and abused, it is not the case. She's just that kind of dog. So she did come for a 2-week puppy board and train when she was little. She was so scared, but we were able to do a lot of work with her and get her on the right track, and her parents have been doing really well with working on that. Good job. And so we are going to start her e-collar today, and I'm assuming she's going to be fearful of it because she's fearful of everything. Wow, that was a very big poop. Gross. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. And we'll get some tail wags out of her. Excuse the baby foot on my back. She is not willing to take food. I think she will in the future if we keep working on it. Sesi, let's fix your little leg here. Come in. Good girl. And she does get to the point where she's very excited, and like when she goes on pack walks and stuff, she's like overly excited. So she's an extreme of everything, and we want to get her to the point where she's kind of neutral and relaxed and has calm and command and is not freaking out at every person or dog or stroller or whatever she sees. So I am going to use my vibration. I'm just going to tap it and move the other way, away from her. Here I'm going to tap it and move the other way. Good girl. Good. So she already knows like how to heel on a prong collar, her leash walking is awesome. Tapping my vibration. Good girl. So I'm not too freaked out, but I think she doesn't really know what's going on. Good girl. But because she understands some pressure on her neck, and she understands some communication on the leash, press my vibration there. Good girl. Good. That's a good girl. There you go. So she's acting very excited right now, which is good. You can still see how submissive she is and some of that fear. But this is all the work that her owners have done. Like you guys, this dog would have been like so fear aggressive, biting people, attacking dogs. Like she is so gnarly, and it's so hard for us to be able to be like, oh yeah, I can see where this is going, and have people trust us, that we know what we're talking about. But I've been around enough dogs like this that I know where this goes. Pressing my vibration there. Move. Good girl. Good. Okay, good. This is going really well. Vibration. Good girl, sweetie. Good girl. Building on that excitement a little bit. Good. Good girl. Vibration. Good girl. I was able to hold it on that turn rather than just tapping. But I really like that she's not freaked out about it as much as I expected her to be. Holding vibration. Good girl. Good. And so I tried to give her some treats before we started. She wasn't wanting to take them anyway. So I'm hoping that just building on this excitement a little bit will get her in the mood for taking treats, because she is good at eating. She's not like weird in that way as much. Vibration. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Holding vibration. Good girl, sweetie. Good girl. Could you want a treat? Would you like a treat? Oh boy, you licked it. That's good. That's a good start. So hopefully she'll be taking treats in no time. Good girl. Okay, well, good. I didn't press it on that turn. I felt too close to her, and it was going to be a little messy. I mean, messier than it already is. Pager. Good girl. Holding vibration. Good girl. She's doing wide turns right now, not really engaging with me. She's aware of me. She checks in because she's fearful, but she's not engaging after those turns. Holding vibration. Holding vibration again. Oh, got scared of something over there, huh? Turn back the other way. It's untangled. Good. Holding vibration. Good girl. Good girl, sweetie. Good girl. Good. And so many people think that, oh, never use a shock collar on a fearful dog. This training style that I use, and yes, we do believe in correcting the dog eventually. Pager, good girl. I've used this to rehab some of the most fearful dogs. My personal dog that got me into dog training was crazy fearful, and he's happy-go-lucky, great dog now. But he was a dog that just happened to muzzle at the vet. He would get overly excited and start to go after dogs a little bit, and definitely would bite people. So he was a dog that I now can have around anything, does not need to be muzzled at the vet, and is an awesome dog. Holding that vibration. Good girl, sweetie. Good. Holding that vibration. Good girl. Holding vibration. I really like that she's moving away so much right now. It's okay, Andy girl. Good girl. She's normally in a really good heel on a leash, so I like that she's being able to use all of that leash right now, and so I can get pager work in. Holding vibration. Good girl. But see how she kind of just runs the other way and isn't really engaging back with me? We want to change that. She looks back in those moments because she's keeping her eye on me to make sure I don't do anything really scary. Hi, little Sesi. Good. But eventually I would want her to come back and engage. Good girl. And she's slowing because she has already learned the language of the leash. Holding the vibration. Good girl. And eventually we want a sharper turn as opposed to a very wide turn. I want a very 180. Good girl, I know you're very aware of me. Holding vibration. Good girl, sweetie. She might need to go to the bathroom again. Hi, good girl. Whoa. Something made noise over there. I know, it was very scary. So we'll go over here. Kind of move our spot around. So she sees a dog. I can press that vibration, move the other way. Good girl. Good. Press that vibration, move the other way. She turned the wrong way, but that's all right. There's that dog again. Good girl. Good. Girl. Try to move out a little bit in front of me or get distracted. Press that vibration, move back. Good job. Good. Let those ears perk up. Move away. So this, I guess technically would be a type of crittering. Okay, let's not turn that way. So I don't want her to turn away from me. Come on. So there I pressed the vibration and kept her going forward. Good. Hold that vibration. Good. I want that turn. Good girl. We get close to the object of suspicion or danger or whatever. Normally it's not dangerous, but they think it might be. And then move away. Good girl. So we're basically just keeping this dog. Hey, don't worry about that thing over there. Focus on me. Good girl. Good girl. So she's such a smart dog. She's already good. Her ears aren't perking up. She's checking in with me. Still gonna do a little turn here, just for repetition purposes. I know, he's a little bit scary over there. Holding that pager. Good girl. Good girl. Good. It's a good girl. Good. Holding vibration. So now the dog moved. Holding vibration. Good. Yeah, that's a good girl. One of our livestock guardian dogs, chained out. Come here. There he is. Good girl. Come on. So there I used it to move her forward. I wanted a little bigger change in her speed. So I sped my body up and pressed that pager and made sure I got a nice little trot. Oh, she turned the wrong way, but that's all right. It's messy in the beginning. Yes, it is. Good girl. Just the leash going over her face and me moving it off of her. Very fearful about that stuff. So, come on, good girl. Good. But this is the kind of thing that, I mean, when a dog is trained well enough on this stuff, this can save their life. Because a fearful dog, they get spooked and want to run away. They can run under a car. They can get killed so easily. Okay, yeah, let's get out of the lovely. Look at her, so scared. I'm gonna press my pager, move away. Good girl. Good. Give her something more productive to do. We're gonna go back, press that pager. Good. Press and hold that pager. Good girl. Good. So eventually we won't have to do all of these turns. Oh my goodness. Good. Press and hold that pager. Good girl. Come on. Good. Eventually good girl. It'll just be pressing your pager if she gets distracted or freaked out or whatever, or you need to recall her. So this is just the beginning and her understanding what that vibrate means. The first lesson of when you feel this, turn, move back in my direction and focus on me. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Turn the wrong way. That's all right. Pressing and holding that vibration. Good. So there, I held it a little longer until she was actually committed to moving with me. Good. Pressing and holding. Good girl. She doesn't care about the chickens. Whoa. But if my foot makes noise, she's gonna jump at something. Good girl. Good. So now that she's worried, we're not getting as much excitement tail wagging, which is totally fine. Pressing and holding, letting go right then. Good. Pressing and holding. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Now she's very interested in this dog. Maybe she wants to go meet him, which we're not going to do today. Pressing and holding. But I like the curiosity. Sesi, get back over to the correct side. Good. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. We need neutrality before we go to friends. Curiosity is great, but I want her to be like, I don't care about that anymore before we start doing meetings. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's met a lot of dogs, been very fearful and all that stuff, but alright, you guys, she did so perfectly. I was expecting much more fear out of this session. Her first time being on the collar and feeling the vibration. But yeah, it's like this fear is so instilled in her, but she's so good at letting it go. if she has the proper guidance. Like, she really doesn't want to be this way. She wants to be a happy-go-lucky lab, but she's just not. Pressing and holding. Good job. Well, that chicken's a little bit exciting, huh? So, sneak behind her. Good girl. Do a turn. Good girl. She likes it down here. It's a little more comfortable for her. Pressing and holding. All right, you guys. That is it for this girl. That's it for this girl. Would you like a little treat? She says, I don't know. Don't want it. So suspicious. Come on. Good girl. But yeah, this page is going to be amazing for her, which I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you did so well. That was very good, Sesi. All right, guys, we'll keep you posted. Talk to you soon.